So today we're going to be having a look at a pretty unique power supply. Now I'm not going to cover this in quite as much detail as I normally would because we've actually done a full Tech Tips episode on it in the past, which you can check out by clicking the little bubble. Okay, so we're breaking the seal here. This is the CP-850, and what is unique about this particular power supply unit is that it is not an ATX standard power supply. So this is a semi-modular power supply, and I say that because it's a modular power supply that actually has a lot of connectors hardwired to it. So it comes with a power cord, comes with a product overview manual thingy here. There, it tells you all your different connectors and all that good stuff. Okay, then it comes with a baggie of modular cables. So let's have a look at which modular cables we have included with this power supply. There are quite a few actually. Okay, we got another tie here, undo. Okay, so we have a couple PCI Express 6 pins. We've got two different SATA connectors, okay, each with 3 SATA connectors on it, and then we have a couple of Molex ones, okay, so those each have 3 Molex. Okay, so those are our modular power supply cables. Then on the PSU itself, okay, I've got a little, I hate these reusable zip tie things. They're like impossible to take off in any sort of timely fashion. Okay, there we go. So attached to the power supply itself, we have a couple more PCI Express, so these are 6 plus 2 pin. Then we have 3 Molex and 3 SATA. And then we also have a 4 pin, an 8 pin EPS, and a 24 pin. Now let's have a look at the power supply itself, because that is the interesting thing about the CP-850, that it is a completely non-standard size power supply. So I mean, this thing is like huge in a way that even a large power supply is not huge. I mean, look at my hand on the back of this thing. So you can actually see it's got 2 PCBs inside for 2 completely separately wired up power supply sort of segments. And the reason for that is that way Antec is able to build down from the top and up from the bottom, which gives much better cooling from the 120mm fan that's on the other end of the unit. Now you can see why I call it semi-modular here, because you've got a lot of attached cables, and then you've only got 2 more peripheral cables, so you can do 2 more Molex, 2 more SATA, or 1 of each, and then 2 more PCI Express connectors on the modular interface. So it's not a whole lot of modularity. Now in terms of output, it is an 850 watt power supply, and you've got 4 12 volt rails, each capable of 22, 22, 25, and 25 amps respectively. So thank you for checking out my unboxing and product overview of the CP-850 power supply, and there are some screws too. There.